Hello there. May I come in? Thank you. Ooh, you look quite ravishing today. So, I've been wondering, how has your time here been? Aside from, of course, me training you and the like, I've been curious how you're getting along. You know? Any sorts of close connections, hanging around, that kind of business. Perhaps even training with your fellow thralls. I'm curious. I want to be sure that you aren't just holding yourself away in your room unless you must eat or meet with me. I do want you to make some good company here as well. Alright? Now, I would like to have dinner with you. And do not worry, it will just be the two of us. Alright? Does that sound good? Great. Mm. So, have you been consuming the blood that you've been given lately? You know, what you require to survive. Your daily amount and the like. You've consumed it, yes? There's no need to answer. I already know you haven't been drinking as much as you should. One of the staff informed me of your secret stash, only drinking blood when you absolutely were dying. Did you think I wouldn't notice? You were clever in metering those days out around when I would visit you. But I made sure that others would monitor you when I couldn't. And they've been telling me that some days you look like the very icon of death. My dear Hunter, do not starve yourself. A moral dilemma. Let me paint the picture for you. A lion must feast upon the antelope to survive, and feed her young. Is she cruel for such a thing? Hardly. For us, it is much the same. But I understand your qualms against it. The blood I get from my thralls is blood either obtained from blood banks or given in turn for payment. That is all. This wasn't drained from some poor sap down the road. People going missing would cause too much of a stir, and those who wouldn't be exactly noticed missing are far too risky for us to consume. Surprised by the practical morality? Regardless, the blood you consume, the blood I give you to consume, is received in a manner that is voluntary. There are no writhing victims under Fang, so please drink. I don't want my new thrall to pass from weakness. So either you can drink yourself, or I'll have to help you. And don't worry, I'll make sure you're nice and healthy afterwards. With that out of the way, let's enjoy this meal. They worked hard to prepare it. All right? I have been curious, though. As a hunter, what kind of things did you have to do? In regards to training and even being picked for a thing like that. I can't imagine that being a hunter of vampires is exactly something you find on a job board. Oh. That makes sense. Picking only those with a constitution already geared toward the supernatural makes sense. It definitely ensures that you won't get overwhelmed by weaker supernatural beings that you deal with far more frequently than the likes of me. Were you selected for this job later in your life, or what? Oh, nepotism. I kid, I kid. But your whole family are hunters then? Now, I do wonder about that training of yours. There must be some interesting stories of that. A trade secret? Ah, you're no fun. But, fair enough. However, why do you hunters hunt us so frequently and target vampires so much? You don't? It certainly doesn't feel that way. It feels that every thrall who enters into the mortal realm must always watch the back from a hunter. And I doubt there's that many of you. Oh. So officially, you hunters go after any supernatural creature that poses a threat to society? Hmm. I mean, many of my thralls are integrated into society. They just are the people that work the night shift. You know, haven't you ever wondered why they're so pale? But I digress. That is quite interesting. I never realized that your role was that comprehensive. Hmm. Have you ever hunted anything that wasn't one bearing fangs like ours? A zombie, you say? What was that like? Oh, and to reseal it with talismans. So you hunters aren't always violent with whatever you're hunting, is that it? Or you're just violent with vampires in particular? Ah, it's because of the danger we pose. Fair enough. But I'm sure that an organization like yours, after having been chased by it for so long, doesn't exactly work alone these days, does it? Because locating and, well, hunting are quite difficult when working as a singular organization, especially if your numbers aren't that grand. So, who else did you work with? You're not telling? Quite fair, quite fair. Just wanted to see where your loyalties lie at this point. You are my thrall, after all. And I do wonder how you feel about the whole matter, and how you consider yourself. Whether you are a thrall and true at this point, or you still swear your loyalties to the hunters. 'Cause, to be honest, if you were to go back to your hunters, you know what would happen. Either they would want to kill you, or use you, make use of your enhanced abilities. Well, regardless, there's a reason for my prodding, and with how closely you guard the secrets the hunters shared with you, I have hope that ours will remain alike. I'll see you again soon, my dear thrall. I have business. You take care, All right? Next time I see you, I want you looking like the image of health. Take care, my dearest thrall.